You want to eat everything but have a great digestive system. Add this food to your diet. Well, do not eat everything, but I just want you to know that this is the purest form of probiotic food you can get. It beats anything bottled in the market, I promise you, and it's cheap to make. So let me not bore you with the talking. Let's get into it, and as we work on it, I will tell you all the benefits this food has. So I'm going to just remove these. Okay, and I'm going to just cut it. We can use this to weight it down, and you see what that I'm saying once I finished here. And we're going to give this a good chop. You can use a food processor for this. The size that you choose to chop this depends 100% on the kind of person you are. In this house, some people prefer it crunchy, others prefer it, don't mind when it's soggy, but in general, we like it when we can feel it a bit. So we don't make it too tiny, and that's my problem with the food processor. Sometimes it makes it too mushy. Maybe it's my food processor. So I'm gonna take this and dump it in here. So it's bright. It's really bright like this, but as it ferments, it takes on this dull color. This is Judah's favorite food. Just so you know, those Judah's fans, if he comes to your house, this is something that he will eat with anything. He will eat it with snack. He will eat it as a side dish. He loves it. And for a lot of people, this is an acquired taste, but we love it here. We like the taste. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. We like the way it's sour, and the vinegar type of taste. And it's really good for the digestive system. So sometimes when you have eaten and feeling discomfort and you chew it, the taste and then what it does in your tummy, it makes you feel really good. This probiotic food is not just about the probiotic in it. It has K2. If you are someone who takes vitamin D3, you know that they advise you take it with K2. So this food has K2 in there. It is high in vitamin C as well. And lactic acid, lactic acid and pathogens don't mix, and that is the whole thing about this food. How it protects you from illness is that it protects the lining of your gut. So when the pathogens come in, they are not able to get through to damage, to cause damage. So this food feeds the good bacteria in your body. It provides the good bacteria as well, because what we are going to do right now is grow good bacteria. So the fiber it has feeds the good bacteria that you already have, and then the food itself has the good bacteria. So all of these things protects the lining of your tummy. I don't know if you've watched my past videos. I talked a little bit about my health in the past, that I had leaky gut. It's something I'm working on. I've seen a lot of improvement. I've not done any tests to see if I have really healed my gut, but I can see the improvement. I'm not a fan of always going for tests and blood works and all that. I can hear my body. I can see what's happening. My skin, those who know me in the past know how my skin always had something going up. But right now, I can really tell, I feel better. I feel healthier. I'm able to fight off diseases better than I used to. And I believe, because what you have to know about the gut is that your whole health, 90% of your health depends on your gut. I mean, doctors are saying over 90% depends on your gut health. And so you want to make sure that you are eating foods that is protecting your gut. What this food does, some of the things it does so much for your health. Some of the things it does is that It protects your gut lining. It makes it healthier. It protects it from pathogens getting through. And that's the same thing that breast milk does. So in breast milk, there's this carbohydrates that is really hard for the babies to digest, and people wonder, why would this carbohydrate be there when the babies find it so hard to digest? And this carbohydrate feeds the bacteria, the good bacteria in the baby's guts. It's amazing, right? Like, when I find out these things, I'm like, wow, you know, God really provided us with everything. We keep on destroying it, but he keeps on making a way. I mean, I'm sure he made the way already, but yeah. And so another thing I want you to know, that living healthy doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't. I buy, my kids eat, one thing you have to know, my kids eat better. They wear better than me. I think it's just a parenting thing. We have to change that. Sometimes I have to go see the doctor for my health, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to pay that copay, or I don't have time. But trust me, anything about my kids, and I'm taking out that money and I'm going. We have to change that. It has to be balance. I understand if there's something that you have to sacrifice and then you decide to sacrifice, but sometimes we just don't, you know. Anyway, so I was saying, I buy organic clothes for them, and it's not expensive. Sometimes when I say, oh, my kids don't wear synthetic, I don't like buying these polyester stuff for them. I buy cotton, 100% cotton. People are thinking, oh, this girl, you know, they are not expensive. Normally what I do, I go for clearance. If you go to Kohl's, they actually have a brand that's certified organic, and Walmart also has a brand that is certified organic. You should look into that. If I find it, I'm going to show you. Diaper, they are non-toxic diapers. They are really cheap. I'm going to make a video about that. I have to stop saying I'm going to make a video because I never do. Motherhood, guys, motherhood. Anyway, so this is the, maybe let me say, hard part. You have to squash these things down, and we're going to use a good amount of salt. I'm going to give you the amount that I'm using is 2, and you see the juices are already, you can see the water already on my hands. That's Judah calling out for daddy. So you keep on doing it. If you have those meat beaters, you can use as well. I don't have anything like that. Normally I'll just take this out and use it. This came with a blender that I had. So you know that I always say don't use plastic and all that because of I'm not always perfect, guys. I just do what I have to do when I can do it, and I ask God to take over the rest. I also heard that if you do this in a stainless steel, it's easier. It brings out the juices more. The thing with metal is that it also kills bacteria, so people don't really like using it when they are doing fermented foods. But I don't think it makes a difference. That brief moment you do it inside, I don't think it makes any difference. So if you have a stainless steel, you can put it inside and use it. So the salt is what is used in the preservation. So I normally do 2 cabbages, but I do it separate so it's easy for me to. So remember I told you to keep these. I'm gonna use it to weight it down. They sell special weighting objects for sauerkraut. You can look into them, but I just use it. You can also put water in here so that it pushes it down. You can put anything in here that is not toxic to put weight on here. I think this should be fine. So you see when I do this, it keeps it all under. It doesn't give it the weight, like it's not really spread out, unlike the weights that they sell. You can buy like 3 and put it 1 2 3, but this still works. I've been using it and it works. You can also keep checking it, that helps. And we are done. We're just gonna put a lid on here. I'm gonna put a lid on here. They also sell special jars for making sauerkraut that comes with a special lid and the waiting object, but I use this and it works okay. You can use this lid, or if you have a plastic lid you can use it. So I cover it loosely and you can leave it on your countertop. This is not like the other fermenting stuff that needs to be in a dark area, or put it in your cupboard, depending on the temperature in your house. So once it's fermented, it will come out something like this. This is almost done, that's why I'm making that. And that's it. Really healthy stuff, helps with digestion, provides your body with K2, protects your gut lining. It's just really good stuff. So I'll end here. Thank you for stopping by to support me, and also just making that choice to improve your health, and so learning a lot of things to do by yourself. If you want to get all the videos I upload, because I'm not consistent because of the season I'm in, I will advise that you put on the notification bell. So if you subscribe, you hit the notification bell, every time I put a video you will get a notification.